Hello, it's John from Transact here. We just wanted to make a video to help solicitors understand how the Transact system can benefit them at this time. So we've had an awful lot of calls in the last couple of days and weeks regarding getting contracts signed and trying to get deals over the line. So how the Transact system can help solicitors with this is all of your documents, including your contract for sale, can be uploaded onto our system and we can sign them digitally and compliantly. You can move all your documents such as your pre-contract inquiries, all of your questions can go through the system, all your messaging can go through the system. Everything stays online so the other solicitor as well can see it immediately, can reply to it immediately, and you don't have to worry about posting it to their home address or trying to get them to pick it up in the office. Additionally, you can get your customer to sign stuff like your ATORs and your Section 150, all done through Transact, all without having to leave home or without getting a customer to leave home. We've also got a big network of other connected parties, so you can stay in touch with the estate agent, the solicitor, the vendor, whoever it would be. We've also been doing this for over 2 years now, so we've done hundreds of transactions already, fully digitally end to end. So we've been doing this for a long time already and have a proven track record of delivering these digital transactions. And we've now got over 250 solicitors nationwide using our system, which gives us a massive depth in terms of how many solicitors we'll have on the far side of your transactions. What we would really say to agents and solicitors would be, we really want people to get set up and get ready for when the recovery actually comes, because a lot of transactions that are being pulled out now are going to be completed at some point in time, 6 months, 9 months, a year down the road. And by getting yourself set up on Transact and getting ready now, that means you'll be able to complete it much, much faster down the road when the recovery does come. What I'm going to walk you through now is how the system looks and how it works. So I'm signed in here as a solicitor, and what I'm able to see as a solicitor is all of my various different properties that I have. So you could register up 100, 200, 1,000 different properties on the system. And what you can see is what stage each property is at and when the last action item that was carried out on a property was. In terms of then activating new customers on the system, what would happen is you'd get a notification in here with your new property. You'd simply click on that and that will take you through to a new client instruction. So this could be a new client or an existing client that you're just loading up onto the Transact system. You'll get this information through about the customer. You'll then see information about the property, and then you'll be able to accept that instruction. And once you've done that, your customer gets a notification to say that you've joined the system and that you've accepted the instruction. So you're now joined into the Transact system. And what you'll be able to see then is it's updated. Once you've then done your step, it automatically brings you into the system. What you would do next as a solicitor, we have a documents portal, and this is key now, where you can get all of your information uploaded onto the system. So you're able to, from your existing desktop or your existing case management, simply select the documents that you need. So what I'm able to do now is I can simply browse for files. I can get all the documents that I would need, and I can just drag and drop them in one simple process. And what will happen then is all those documents will then very quickly load up onto the Transact system, and I can immediately see them then online. And when I put them up, it's all timestamped as to when it goes up. Having all those documents up there, including your contracts, including replies to requisitions on title, that will mean that when the purchaser's solicitor enters the system, they can immediately see those documents. There's no need to photocopy stuff and post it across. It's immediately already there for them, and the pre-contract queries can be done immediately online. So when I log in here as a purchaser's solicitor, I can go in immediately and see all the information that's already been uploaded by the vendor side. So all the documents are already sitting in one folder. So when I go in here, I see exactly what's been put up. I see when it was put up and I see who put it up. And I can easily then go and get my replies. If I wanted to raise some pre-contract inquiries, I can easily go and upload them onto the system here. And then that will pop up as a version 1, a version 2, a version 3. The solicitors can exchange all of the pre-contract information there by simply uploading documents to the system. Now, the biggest question we're getting asked from solicitors is, how do we sign the contract for sale? Not only digitally, but also in a way that complies with the Law Society's best practice. So what you need to do for that is, you can see your documentation here, your contract for sale. So if I go into this, what I can do through Transact is just click request for sign. Now our system has an integrated signing process built into this. So what you'll need to do is make sure you've got your customer live, so you're speaking to them on their phone or through Skype or through Zoom. There's a lot of technology available for that. Once you've explained to them and given the advice that you need, what you can do is simply go down to the signing section here. You select who you want to sign in what order. So you could have a husband and wife, you could tick 2 or 3 people off, and you simply go and get the sign section here. And then if you want to then add people onto that, you can select the order and you can get them to witness this as well. So you then simply click send on the document. And what happens is in real time, and it's all tracked via the codes in the system, the document is then sent out immediately to the customer, and you can still have them on the phone and explain to them how the process works. And what happens is into their inbox, they'll get a message like this. So they'll be able to see a review document in here. They're able to go into the system. It'll automatically bring them into the DocuSign system for signing. They have their electronic records and signature disclosure. They tick that, and it will automatically then bring them down like a sticky tab to where they need to sign the document. They can simply click on that. They can adopt the style, or they can draw their own signature onto the system, whoever it is, and then they click finish. And it's as simple as that. And that document is then signed and tagged as to where exactly it came from. And I'd be able to go back into the system then, so I can see then in the system here exactly what the status of it is. I can check the signing status of it, and I can see that I asked 2 people to sign it, and the minute my customer has got it done, I can see when it was done, right? And it goes off then to me as the solicitor then to sign it as the second person. So I would get in then as the solicitor a notification that's exactly the same. Go in and review the document. You don't need to pay to sign up to DocuSign or anything. We've got that taken care of. You click your start, you'll see the signature. It brings you down, and you do exactly the same thing. So you then draw your signature on the system. You click finish, and then it's done. You've got yourself a binding contract for sale. What I see then is the solicitor here on my Transact system. I update it, and what it will do is it'll automatically tell me when it's done. Automatically then I see the dates and the times and when it was done. So all that's auditable and trackable. And I'd go back in here and I see there's a new version 2 document. And when I pull that down, what I'm going to see is that contract with the signatures on it. So I scroll down to the signatory page, and there it is. There's the signatures on it. And that then is a legally binding contract. The other side can do exactly the same through our system. So that's a way of getting the documents really, really quickly digitally signed and digitally bind. So the last thing we would come back to the solicitors is you really need to get in touch with us if you're looking to try and get stuff signed. We can make sure we talk you through how to get all the digital stuff done, how to get all your documents transferred, get all your pre-contract inquiries listed. We can register up all of your property transactions that you have now. You can put all of them up onto the system. We're not charging you for the next 3 months, so you can get everything up on the system. Stay in touch with your customer. Everyone has access to this. You don't need to pay for individual licenses. And again, we've got a very big network of solicitors who are already doing this, which is really going to help your ability to get stuff closed.